The return of the Power Pole, Goma's a Majin, Dende gets kidnapped, this and more with the Dragon Ball Daima Episode 2 recap. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe for more Dragon Ball videos or you'll get absorbed by Cell. We start off the episode with Goku and friends being turned to kids, which we quickly transition to Shenron being like, alright guys, I'm peacing out, I granted your wish. And Goma's like, wait, hold up, I thought you gave 3 wishes. And he says, nah, I don't do that for anyone, I only do that for my regulars, my day ones, my homies. Showing that Shenron, I think he kind of likes Goku and friends. We then go back to the Z Warriors with Krillin, Goku, and Vegeta falling out of the sky, in a few moments realizing that everyone has been turned into children. Everyone kind of pretty much looks the exact same, just chibi version of themselves, except for Ox King and Kibito, who somehow still looks old. We go back to Goma, who's getting ready to crash out as he regrets his wish, saying, yo, I should have wished for the evil third eye. He then asks Neva, like, maybe you can use a Demon Realm DragonBallz? Neva goes like, huh. Okay, I mean, if you can beat the Tamagamis and win, with a kind of grin showing that he knows that's not going to happen. Goma then asks him, like, well, can you revive the Earth DragonBallz and we do this again? Neva says, nah, I can only do it once. Goma then proceeds to look at Dende, and he's like, with a devious grin, let's kidnap him, because he finds out that they can't use the DragonBallz if Dende's not there. We also see that Popo has horns. Like, after 39 years of Dragon Ball, we've never known what was under that turban, and there's horns. So, Degasu grabs Dende off of Popo, and him, Goma, and Neva proceed to head back to the Demon Realm. We then go back to the Z Warriors. Seeing that everyone is kids, we go to Goten and Trunks, who are babies, and they're talking telepathically, which we've seen this ability before with Krillin and Goku. Vegeta and Goku are noticing everyone is kids. Then Hercule walks up to him. Vegeta's like, yo, who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm like, how could he forget Mr. Savage, the world champion, the champion of the universe, Hercule Satan? But anyways, we continue with everyone admiring all their differences about being children, except for basically Krillin, because dude's still like the same height as when he was a kid. Supreme Kai and Kibito show up and tell Goku, like, yo, we need to figure out what's going on. They proceed to go to the lookout tower where they see Popo, and he tells them what Goma, Degasu, and Neva did. About how Goma kidnapped Dende, that he used Shenron to turn everyone into kids, how they were from the Demon Realm, and about Supreme Kai's younger brother, Degasu. He then also mentions Neva, who Piccolo knows of him as a legendary Namekian who stayed in the Demon Realm to protect the Demon Realm DragonBallz, which is kind of a cool fact that Piccolo knows about him. We found out they don't really have a way to the Demon Realm besides an old ship that belonged to Supreme Kai, but it needs repairs. So Goku's basically like, okay, let's go get Bulma. She can fix about almost anything. We then get some funny gag moments between Goku and Piccolo trying to fly, Piccolo crashing into a train, getting hurt a little bit. Kibito goes to retrieve Bulma and Vegeta, and when he arrives with them, Vegeta's already snapping like, yo, who's the one who turned us into these brats? With Piccolo going like, hey, where's Trunks at? 'Cause, you know, he cares about all the kids in the show. And he's actually just being watched by a babysitter, which is, imagine you're a babysitter, you have no idea it's coming, like this is happening right now. And you arrive and you see a kid and they're like, yeah, this baby is mine. I'd be a little freaked out. But anyways, Bulma checks out the ship, says it's only going to take her about 10 days to fix this, which is insane because this is technology she's never worked with before. And she kind of already has a grasp on what to do to fix it and then how it works. Like, again, Bulma's one of the smartest characters in all of anime. We find out the ship was damaged when Goku and Kid Buu were fighting. So, dang, that battle must have been intense, because how did it damage a ship like that? Bulma goes, yeah, I'm going to need my tools, robots, and other things. So, Kibito, let's go, because, you know, he's her personal Uber now. So, over the course of 2 days, Bulma is working on the ship, while Goku is training to get used to a smaller body, because, you know, he's forgetting how the reach works for that smaller body and that smaller frame. Goku then decides to leave because he's like, yo, I need my power pole because this will probably amp me up right now because of my smaller body. Then we go to Vegeta, who's trying not to get canceled, and he says, so does anyone with pointy ears, are they from the Demon Realm? And it turns out not everyone, but a majority of them are. We find out that back in the day, a lot of demons in like Majin had traveled outside of the Demon Realm, and it got so bad that eventually it became a rule that unless you're given permission, it's forbidden to leave, like to go back and forth from outer world in the Demon Realm. So unless you got like the Demon King position, you can't do it basically. Bulma then asked Kibito to get dinner. Now I guess he went from Uber to Uber. We go back to Goku visiting Korin, who knows like everything that happened because he's watching down from the tower and sees that everyone was turned to King. And he's like, so we go to Goku saying, like, do you know where my power pole is? And Korin's like, yeah, I gave it to Master Roshi. Goku then proceeds to fly off to Roshi, where Roshi is enjoying himself. He's enjoying his youth. He's checking out all his new fits and he's styling and profiling like his name is Ric Flair. Goku asks him, do you know where my power pole is? And Roshi focuses on himself like, nah, I have no idea where it is. And we get a funny moment of Turtle kind of creeping up because, you know, he's always the one creeping in the background. And he sees that the power pole is being used as a clothes rack. Goku arrives back to everyone sitting down getting ready for dinner. He asks Bulma, hey, do you remember this? Which he does. He's like, bring back fall memories. They sit down for dinner. Bulma then says to Kibito, hey, I'm going to need you to take the ship back to my shop. But Kibito, finally having enough, says, no, you know I'm not your delivery boy, right? Goku then asks Piccolo, hey, do you remember the Demon Realm? Piccolo goes, nah, I'm not from there, because Dragon Ball fans, if you do remember, Piccolo was born on Earth whenever Goku killed the evil Demon King Piccolo. But he does know stories about it, and apparently the place that the Namekians lived was really nice. Bulma then asks, why did they leave? And you know, because Piccolo and all the Namekians are black, they said, we don't like to be ruled. We don't get control. We do what we want. You know, Piccolo, always the strong black man he is. We then get the arrival of Glorio and another ship arriving from the Demon Realm. Honestly, to me, Glorio looks like Mira from Xenoverse, so do with that what you may. He says he came to Goku to help, like to get help to take down King Goma. We find out that Goma is an evil Majin, and like, which is insane because he didn't look like a Majin, but now I guess I can kind of see it. And he apparently is real powerful. So just imagine how powerful he'll be and what he'll look like whenever he gets the third evil eye, if he gets it. Goku was already like on that type of time. It's like, okay, well, let's go. The Supreme Guy was like, hold up, how did you know about us? And Glorio says through the monitor, as he was watching it in the shadows, like when Goma was watching him. And Kai's like, do you serve the Demon King? And Glorio's like, no. But he was asked to do this as a secret request. So who gave him this request? Is it Supreme Kai's sister? Because she's the one I think is the real evil mastermind behind all this. Kai then says, okay, I'm going with you. Let's go. But before they go, Bulma says, let me check this out because if I get to look at a good chip working, I can probably fix it a lot faster. And again, going to show how smart Bulma really is. Kai then goes to Goku and says, be careful because how did Glorio know they were, like, why wasn't he surprised that they were kids? He might have known what was going on, but he didn't see them get turned to kids, which is a bit weird. So as they get ready to leave, Vegeta says, all right, I'm coming, but he can't. Because there's really not enough room. And so Kai's like, just wait till Bulma fixes this shit. And then we get to see Glorio, Goku, and Supreme Guy fly off away. And that is the end of episode 2 of Dragon Ball Daima. Another amazing episode that gives more lore to the Dragon Ball franchise. With the introduction of Glorio. Again, I think he's going to have a bigger role later on. He might be an antagonist, but right now he seems like he's going to be helping them. But again, so next episode we'll most likely get the Demon Realm. We'll get to see the Demon World. We'll see everything because, again, we've never seen that before. And I'm excited. I hope you're excited. You tell me how did you feel about this episode? What do you expect in the third episode? And that's it. I guess I'll see you next time. Peace.